to the ScamSlam channel. I'm here to bring you content from both shady and some not so shady individuals on TikTok. Ever scrolled through your For You page and come across a sketchy scam or a questionable character? Well, you're not alone, and that's where I come in. On this channel, I'll be diving deep into the world of TikTok to expose scams, scammers, and problematic content to steer clear of. From beggars, scammers, fakers, liars, abusers, and awareness creators that you watch, I'll be here to share it all. I'll be doing it all through showing live streams and adding in comments where appropriate. Be sure to look out for those red flags. So if you want to stay informed on what's really going on in the world of TikTok, then hit that subscribe button and join me on this wild ride. Let's expose the truth together. And reminder, don't send money to anyone on TikTok.
Oh, is she, Jillian? Oh, well, what I can tell. What'd you say, dear?
I just said I couldn't sleep either if I were her.
Yeah. Well, she is a piece of work. She has a pretty lengthy criminal record, and she doesn't deny it. She actually, yeah, Maggie, I bet you she did. She actually has said the words, "My criminal charges would cover this hotel wall," and she is not ashamed. So that being what it is, we are here to tell all 150 of you that this is not a helpless old lady. This is someone who is problematic, to say the least, and part of the granny grift. So she's coming across our FYPs, and she needs money. She says she was self-sufficient before her husband passed, and she is not used to it. Hi, Sandy. She has her vehicle decked out. She has paid tons of money for a lot of crap to move into her expedition. And it looks pretty good. I mean, she bought a chair. She got a chair in there. She had that's okay, Sunflower. She has a chair in this expedition. She is on Facebook begging for a window air conditioner for the expedition. Had the seats taken out except for the driver's seat and the far back seat. So there's, I don't know, maybe a dance floor. I'm not sure what she was planning on doing there. She's got dressers in there,
That's where she's going to put her bathtub.
Oh, bathtub.
Yeah, she bought a bathtub, and she said it's for an animal, but she bought this bathtub, and that's what she was going to do. Is she was going to put it in the back, and that's where she was going to take her baths at nighttime. She don't take a bath. She don't take a shower.
Y'all, I want you to meet Mama. She's in the top box here. Mama has been following Catherine. I'm going to say following because it's the least aggressive.
Yeah.
But Mama has been following Catherine for many years on another social media platform.
Yes.
And she found us today, and we are so absolutely lucky because she can tell us, hi Sheila, she can tell us where this whole thing started and what Mama, why don't you tell us what you know?
I met Kathy, like I said, I don't know when it was. It was like right around COVID, on another site where she was doing pool tabs, and I had started to play with her, and
can I interrupt you right there?
Yeah.
You're saying pull tabs. So if someone is from the South, they may not know what that is. Could you tell us what a pull tab is?
It's like where you can win money. It's like gambling.
So you pay for a card.
Yeah, you pay for a card. They're all different prices. You pay for a card. She opened them for you, and if there was something on it that, like money or a picture or whatever was supposed to be on there, then you were to win that money. And then what she would do is, at that point, you would do Cash App, and you would Cash App back and forth. Yeah, like bingo tabs. Yes, like you do at a bingo hall. Yes. That's what she was doing. I mean, she'd even do bingos too. I played with her numerous times, until the last time I had played with her. I had won, and she said different, and she took me for my money. So I never played with her again. But I've always watched her, and at first, she was an okay person. Her and her son were funny, whatever. And then I started watching more and more and more, and I just seen all the dirt. Like all the dirt just came out, and it was just sickening, the things that she did. I mean, the way she treated her so-called husband that she's not married to, her friend that left them live in her house. She was so rude to her. Just Kathy didn't do anything. Like that lady literally cooked for them. She cooked for them every night. Kathy sat at that kitchen table and just smoked and smoked and smoked. That's all she did. That woman that they live with did everything for them.
Yeah, and so when you say they, you mean her dog Brooklyn and herself, right?
So at that time, it was her husband, Michael. It was
Michael.
Kathy. Michael was her so-called husband, the one that died of cancer. God rest his soul. Because
Yeah,
the way he was treated by her, the way he was treated
100%.
by her was just, it was so ugly. I mean, I'm just saying that man is in a better place. He is, because she just totally neglected him after he had gotten cancer. She just totally neglected him.
So, do you know how they came to be homeless? I mean, they had that big camper.
They moved in. So she had a beef with the lady, Judy, that they lived with. She had a beef with her, and that's when she said she was moving out. She packed up her stuff. Her older son came and picked her up, and went and got the camper. Michael actually stayed at Judy's house. He didn't go with Kathy at first, and
The
then
fiance.
yes,
Okay.
he stayed. He stayed with Judy. He stayed with Judy, and Kathy and her son Duke and the dogs. And at that time there was three of them, three dogs: Brooklyn and Bang, and there was another one, I can't remember that one's name. She had three. She had two pit bulls, and then Brooklyn. They moved and moved the camper onto the son's property. However, it wasn't legally. You're not allowed to do that. Within in that county or whatever, it's not allowed. So
Yes,
people were reporting, and she had a falling out. She wasn't paying. She was supposed to pay her son money to live there. She wasn't paying him money to live there. She was always crying. She didn't have no money. She wasn't. I know one time they made a fence around the trailer for the dog to go out and go to the bathroom. She wasn't cleaning up like of the other two dogs, because Brooklyn never went outside. Brooklyn peed in the house, in the camper. Brooklyn didn't go outside. She had pee pads, and that's where Kathy put her, and that's where she peed at all the time. Peed and pooped all the time.
this is just a trend. I mean, she's just like Rose's twin here. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, she's disgusting. She is a very, very. I mean, if you had just seen some of her lives, and stuff, watching her, you would just be like, I couldn't even stand to watch her, because I would get so just sick to my stomach, because how she is. Finally, the son and them, I mean, they had a falling out. The daughter-in-law and the son, they had a falling out. Kathy took the camper, and finally she got a notice that she had to be off them grounds within so many days. So they took the camper, and they moved it to somebody else's land. Well, it wasn't allowed there either. So everywhere she's gone to try to move this camper, it's not allowed. She's not allowed, because it's not hooked up to be a home.
Right. So she lived in this camper without running water or
running water.
indoor facilities, right?
Yes, yes.
So there it is. There it is with its palladium window and flat tire.
Yeah.
So she either went in a bucket or what, Mama, what we know is she started wearing adult diapers. So she didn't have to go into the house all the time to use the facilities.
Yeah, she's always wore, even when she lived in Maryland, when she lived with Judy, she wore adult diapers. She just
Why?
lazy. She was just lazy. She's just lazy. She just stood in there and said, I heard her just a couple minutes. I heard her a couple minutes ago say, just on her live, she made a comment that she doesn't know always when she has to go to the bathroom. She's a liar. She's a liar. She knows when she has to go to the
18
bathroom.
months old?
She's just lazy. She's
And
lazy.
she also used her fiance's pull-ups
Yes.
because she liked them,
Yeah.
is what was stated.
Yeah.
Now
She
that's
also
just
used.
crazy.
She also used her I say her husband because he's not her husband. Like, stop trying to tell everybody it's your husband. He wasn't
They
your
were
husband.
together 25 years.
Exactly, but I don't. That doesn't mean anything anymore. You know, and the way you treated him, you shouldn't even. He shouldn't even been with you. I mean, it was horrible. She used him for his money, and she did. She had control of his money. She had control of everything, and she gave him an allowance. You know, he would there for a while. He was there. There is a video, and I think it's on the one exposed page of him and her selling his rugs to a friend of hers.
So let me stop you here. So it is on Catherine Burkhos' A Scammers page, I think. I think that's where I saw it. That account is in the chat. And I'm glad it's here too, because really a lot of good information. Her fiance, Michael, we're going to call him Michael. He has a name and it turns out he was a stand-up guy until he ran into this buzzsaw. He developed liver cancer. And Michael was, by this time, bedridden and, which account, Melly? I don't know. Nobody's ever told me to speak up. Anyway, this woman and her daughter would, intercept his prescription meds and sell them.
Yes.
He qualified for food stamp. I don't know. I don't know, Melly. I'll try to, we'll try to. But anyway, this man is dying of cancer, is ridden with cancer, has medication to take care of his pain to make him comfortable, and she was selling it. It's one of the worst possible things you could do as a human being. And she was, when we saw the video, it was unbelievable because she was really happy about it. She, oh, hold on. Well, God bless you. You keep fighting. She also sold his food stamps for cash. So, I cannot imagine doing something lower. I am a cancer survivor. Just trying to get through the chemo hurts. It's painful. And they, want to bring you to the, yes, certainly. They want to bring you to the brink so they can save you. And it's not a pleasant experience. So, this is not what we're trying to say. This is not a little granny. Well, Harley, listen, we will add you to the list and we will send you all the positive vibes. I don't know, Karma. What is blue? Oh, I see blue. Anyway, so you go ahead, honey. So you ran into her, you played this pull tab with her, you won, and she, argued with you.
Yeah, I never got it. I had played with, Duke 2 one time, and I never got my, my winnings either. And I guess they needed it more than me. it's fine. But I still kept on watching her, but I didn't, I didn't play with her. I didn't associate with her, and then, she's always quick to try to blame somebody when people start calling on her or whatever else, she's quick to start blaming people for, they're the ones that called, it's her friend. Well, she don't have no friends, but it's the people that are closest to her that were calling on her. And it's funny, like, now that she has TikTok, she hasn't been going over onto the other platform. But if I've taken notice that all the people that are on her TikTok are none of her friends, none of the people that were always in the other platform. And the reason why is because she has burnt them to so bad, because ever since Michael had passed, she has begged them for money, and they have all sent her. That's their stupidity, but they have all sent her money for kerosene when she lived in the camper. She needed kerosene, always asking for kerosene. She was always asking for dog food. She was always asking for cigarettes. You name it, she was saying she didn't have no food. You name it, she was asking for. And these people were so stupid. And if you watch her just once, you would know she is a scammer, and don't give her anything.
It's the Book of Faces, proud grandma. Go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
mean,
Dick.
she was even going and she was making jewelry at one time. She had started making jewelry. And people were buying it. Well, to this day, they've never gotten it. They've sent her money, but they've never gotten it. One time, right after Christmas, she had went to Walmart, and she said that they had them My Life dolls marked down to like really cheap. And she got on live, and she asked anybody if they wanted one, that she would go in and she'd get them, and then they could cash out her the money, and she'd send it out to them. This lady that was sending Kathy all the time, she told Kathy that she wanted one. Kathy went in and got her one. The lady paid her. Until this day, the lady's still waiting for it. That's what she does.
Does Walmart even sell those for real dolls? I thought those were
Ain't it
made
called My
like,
Life or something?
yeah, like for real babies, or I forget what they're called. They're very realistic looking. I didn't know they were.
Yeah, I think Walmart has the My Life. I think that's what, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
My kids are grown, so I don't know about baby dolls. But I remember, like I said, she had did this. But I mean, these people are still waiting for their stuff. I mean, and it's sad. It's very sad that she has done this, and people just. So that's why she's over on TikTok now, because now she got these goofballs over here that are thinking that she's this true, Christian. She's truly broke. She's truly this. They're all stupid. Every single one of them are stupid.
Well. Here's the thing. It's. I promise you, Mama. I promise you. It's not stupidity. What it is, a lot of times, is they buy that story. You know what I mean?
But if you hear something, you need everything that has been put out there on her. And these people are even in there saying, "Oh, we've seen this." Well, if you've seen it, then you know that. I mean, the proof is right there. If you're not going to show me receipts, then I'm not going to believe you. But these pages have the receipts of it all.
Yes. No, right. And this is the battle we fight. What we want to hope to do is, oh, thanks, Jay Grandma, is intercept anyone that is scrolling, hi, Mary, looking for a live. Hopefully, when we stream or when we have a live like this, they find us first. And all we can do is offer the information. And it just is so imperative that we don't judge, because we want everyone to have the truth, right? I mean, that's why we don't really block, right? I mean, we want them to have the truth. Yes, Karma, I did say that. I wonder, Exposed, do you have the slide where the obituary of her boyfriend? Oh, okay. We're just gonna just kind of scroll. Her boyfriend's name was Michael. He died. Here we go. Let's wait for the camera to catch up. He died in, was it 2023?
Yeah, I think it's almost it will be 3 years in, I think, October.
Okay.
And she still makes it seem like it was yesterday.
Can you show the screenshots where his family addresses her on? So this, I've cropped out any names and most of the cuss words. So this was, now remember, her and Michael were not married. She lived with Michael, who was a veteran and got a veteran's pension. So she lived with him. And when he got sick, she kind of dropped him like a hot rock. But this is a note from his daughter. And it says, "You listen closely, Catherine Burkholz. You need to go quit running your mouth about my father. He was with my mother for well over 20 plus years. Something, and including marriage, Oh, yes, I will say that. I've had enough of you trash talking him when in reality, you were the one collecting his military money, that all the good he was for you. I won't continue to sit and tolerate your talking on him now that he's passed. 16 years ago, I don't get that 16 years ago, but, and you still can't get over this ish. I've went through this. I watched my father expire in front of my eyes, but you keep running your mouth and it needs to end. And at the bottom here, you can't really see it, but it says, my dad was not gay. So, okay, sure. I do know, Twinner, I will speak about the thing. But so this is what had to happen on social media. So she was saying, Catherine was saying that, blah, 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 and he was gay. And the family, she says she didn't get along with the family, but there are posts out there that and they weren't married.
Hold on. Can I
Go ahead.
interrupt a second? So that Helen, you said he passed the cancer, but he was no angel either. What do you mean by that with Michael?
Well, see, here's the thing. we're gonna focus on Catherine, and Helen is a great source of information, but it's Donna, it's not good. I mean, the man is deceased.
Yes,
And
she's not the one she's the one that's begging and doing the things now.
yeah,
Right.
so it is a whole story. That she has all sorts of relatives that are scammers and no good, but we are focusing on this.
I mean, he had nothing. He wasn't involved in her scamming and stealing and everything else. He was never around her. So he never went anywhere with her. If you ever take notice, when she ever went anywhere, he never went with her. Never. And when he did go with her, he was forced. And he sat in the back seat of the car. He's never traveled with her, no nothing. And when he had to go, he sat in the back seat. But the Judy, the lady they lived with, he would go with her every day to the grocery store, anywhere with her, and he'd sit in the front seat with her. And that's why Kathy was mad, because Kathy thought they had a relationship. No, it's just that she was a better person than Kathy was.
Yeah, and the thing is that it turns out his family doesn't have any love for her, no. And it just is. It really is distasteful. Yeah, he stayed behind. It's distasteful to speak about the dead. And Mimisita, I don't know how, but I think they weren't married, but he was still getting the pension. But I think she was intercepting the money.
That's when he was alive, but when after he had passed, I mean, there's no money she can get from him. The money that she is getting, extra is from her husband, her ex-husband,
Her first husband.
her first husband. Yes, that is the money she is collecting.
Okay.
He is not
Also, I
collecting.
have to correct something I said. Lil one here in the chat said this is not Mike's child's message. This is so this is that her second husband's child, so that's what I read that as. But the speaking about the dead the way she does is really distasteful. I know nothing about her first husband and even very little about Michael because, I wanted to get to that. Catherine Burkholz is a scam, is the account we found a lot of information on, and she never married Mike. Catherine Burkholz is a scam is a very long name, but do you want a box? Would you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So would you be willing to take a box as well? I'm not sure if you're comfortable with that. And, I could ask you a few questions because there was a post that was so disturbing. I reached out to you and asked you if that was true. Okay. Okay, perfect. So if she can't, if she's at work. So, okay, perfect. Then we won't trouble her. But, okay. That's fine. But you please enter the chat and keep me straight. I don't want to. Okay. Yeah. Great. I don't want to spread misinformation. But there was a post that this Catherine Burkholz, after the man died, Catherine Burkholz, you keep me straight here, right? So he's died. He's expired. His corpse is on the couch and they're sitting around partying. Would you say that is what I interpreted that? Is this correct? Is this,
Yeah, the morning that he died, he had died that morning on the couch there at Judy's house, and he had passed, and mind you, this was Judy's house, and it very much bothered her, but they left him lay on that couch, and family came in. Family was coming in all throughout the day to see him.
Had medical professionals been there?
They had called. I think they had called. I think the ambulance had called. Was called, and I guess they came and pronounced him dead. Of course. But then I think she was told, don't hold me for sure, because I think she was told that whenever she wanted him to be removed, I guess then they would come get him. But he was there for 6 or so hours, just laying on Judy's couch.
So Catherine says she blamed Judy, who was the woman whose home they were living in, because Kathy was asleep in one room and he was in the living room. So he is expired on the couch, and this is really a distasteful human being. I can't tell you how bad this got, and we can't prove everything we found. So we're only, anyway, as she invites the family to this woman's home to view his corpse.
Yeah.
And here comes his poor family who don't get along with her.
Nope.
They come to this other woman's home who I'm sure is distraught because this man has expired on her couch. And as they're leaving, she's asking them for stuff.
Yeah.
It just is, as soon as you think we're as low as we can go. So when I'm just saying, y'all, it just is. Oh, well, I'm sorry, Donna, but yeah, Maggie, this was one we had to cover. We have to let you guys know that this is not a poor, simple lady that, just, is down on her luck. Neither is Rose. Rose, her situation is her own doing, but Catherine here is raking in the bucks. Today, Catherine was, oh, I know, Lady W, I'm sure. Today, Catherine was crying. I wonder if I just want to give you guys a warning here. We're going to show a picture of, Maria, good for them. We're going to show a picture of a dog. And Jay Grandma, here we go. Her dog's name is Brooklyn, and Brooklyn is suffering. And I just want you guys to know that this is, a tough look. What you can't see is that the paws on this dog are beet red, and the hair is chewed off the dog's, Brooklyn's paws, all four, and tail. And I thought the dog was 10.
The dog's 12. The dog's 12.
The dog's 12. Okay. And where poor Brooklyn can reach on her tummy, she has pulled her hair out. Her meaning Brooklyn, her nails. I don't know if you can zoom in so we can see this dog's nails. This is just apps.
That's a good picture. That's a good picture right there of her nails. Her nails have been worse. I'm sure that I can go back and I can find other pictures. Her nails have been curled to you couldn't curl no more. The dog couldn't even walk.
The other day, maybe it was yesterday, on a live after, y'all, this is trigger. This is why I got involved, because this dog is suffering. This dog, y'all, is suffering. And this woman uses the dog as a prop.
Yep.
So when you thought it was bad about Michael, here she's dragging this poor living being through this life. Yep. The dog, Karma, thank you for reminding me. The dog, when the dog is laying down, whatever ailment this puppy has causes Brooklyn to, isn't that a sight? There you go. Look at the nails on this dog. How do you just go through life like this? Anyway, the dog, when it's trying to rest, like, I have a Yorkie. I have a 16-and-a-half-year-old Yorkie. This Yorkie snores. It's a cute little snore. Those of you who have been on Country's Live have heard her because they thought it was Angela. She's just a little, but this dog, it's like in her chest. She has, trying to, it's not a natural snore sounding sound. Anyway, yesterday, Catherine said on her live proudly that she cut the nail that was grown into the pad.
Yeah.
This woman just goes through life like, that this is, normal. This is okay. This is what has to happen.
When you think about it, Kathy literally smokes, it smokes one cigarette after another, and that dog is right there at her. They also told her that that's probably like another issue because she smokes so bad and that dog is right there. Brooklyn can hardly breathe. It's in animal control. Animal control, they're to blame. They're somewhat to blame for this because they should have followed up when that dog got taken from her back when she lived with her son, and that dog got taken from her. She had stipulations when she got that dog back, and that animal control never followed through with that. And
she moved, right? Like she left that county. She had a lot of problems in that county.
She has a lot of problems in every county she's in. Well,
it does not surprise me. This woman, one of the first posts we came across, we did, Chrissy, and She is aware, Chrissy. So thank you. But this one of the first posts we came across was on, again, I'm just going to say it again. Her account, I don't know who's behind it, but the account name is Catherine Burkholtz is a scam. If you would be so kind as to type something in chat here so we can get folks to follow you. This person knows a lot about Catherine and, posted this post where this woman is bragging about, I just essayed a person. That person, may or may not be in the chat. It was on Terrible Decisions Live where someone went into her chat and said, "Did you SA a man?" And she said, oh, really? Really? Are we going to get into this? 25 minutes later, we have heard about what a fantastic human being she is and how she spent her whole life helping the homeless and downtrodden and everything else. I'm going to tell you guys something. When someone uses 57,000, yes, that's such a good account. When someone uses 57,000 words to tell a story that 5 words would cover, it's a lie. Yep. A liar tends to pad a story, pad sentences, and use extra words, and they use that opportunity to inflate themselves. And, this is it, Well, this person is on TikTok. This video, hey, Sam, is on TikTok. So, I don't know how you can justify, well, this is how I do my friends. What?
She tried to justify it. She tried to justify it by saying that he was carrying a pew. So okay, yeah, he wasn't loud, but that doesn't give you a right to stand there and keep touching on him.
Right. Well, the way she, went in there and got a handful of this gentleman, he reacted. Yeah. So she was trying to say, well, he did because my arm, and no. It was such a horrendous situation that the man, got an RO. You know what I mean? Just went to court and, followed through, and she has to leave him alone. She can't speak on him. She can't, be near him. This is not someone, right, Helen? She justified it by saying, this is how I treat my friends. This is how I greet. If you're a female, I grab your, what? Remind me not to get close to you then.
And she not only did it once, she did it twice.
The video is out there, and it's, it is at a celebration of life party for this gentleman in question's uncle. I'm not sure that's the occasion where somebody is expecting,
What? Yeah, there was a homeless guy. So it was a homeless guy lived in that house there, and it was a homeless guy that was very well, he was very close to Izzy and others, and he had passed, and a lot of them met up at his house to remember him. That's
okay,
what it was.
so
And she went to pay her respects, and she saw Izzy. That's when she grabbed him not once but twice, and all that.
So this lady here runs all kind of game. You know what I'm saying? She is on the other big social media platform, the Book of Faces, and she charges people to be in groups where she plays games and whatever. I don't know. She bought a new notebook, wrote down names and spots. I don't know, what the heck was going on there. I don't know, who would pay her to be in any group. Okay, so the fees as of May 2026, if you want to be a member in this group or buy your fee, it will be $5 for 3 months. Have you ever, I run a great page, stay on top of comments or issue. I was gone to husband's passing. That was 3 years ago, but I'm back now. It takes a lot of time to run a page. You are allowed 1 post a month to ask for help. if needed. Oh, so this is like the page that Tim and Angela created on Facebook, free stuff of Dyersburg. So you can ask for food or baby supplies only, not gas, not. Wait a minute, what are you saying?
Not gas, no food.
Not, I can't. Can you move it out just a little bit? Not bus food and baby supplies. Okay, here we go with the grammar. If you choose to help a family with food or baby supplies, please only do store orders. No money exchanges. Please follow the rules. So, okay. So for $5 for 3 months, you can help a family. You know what? Can you believe that?
I never seen that one.
Okay, Terrible. Do you want to come up, please? Please come up, request, and I will allow you up immediately. This is Terrible Decisions, another really good follow.
All right, so here's my thing. Okay, so yesterday when we were watching her, I don't know what she was like. Somebody came in her live and they were saying something, and then she did a prayer. She said this big long prayer about giving her the strength, give her this, give her that. And then literally right after she prayed, she ended up shooting one bird, and then she shot two birds at the screen, and then she started mocking people with a disability.
Wait, Terrible.
How?
Are you saying she has a weapon and she literally unalived a flying bird?
No.
Oh.
With her fingers, her finger, put her middle finger up.
Oh, I see. So flash the.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I was
Yeah.
like, what?
No, her middle finger. And it was like right after she prayed, she did it, and then she mocked, like I don't even know really why she had done it, but she had done it. And the more and more I got to watch in her chat, the more and more I could see that, she has got her chat completely brainwashed.
She does.
You can just tell, like they think that she's like this good person and everything. And then, with the essay or whatever, somebody went in and said something about it, and then she turned around and she said it didn't happen, that they were video proof of this, and this that you couldn't hear because he had his music playing. But the video that I seen, you clearly can see what she done.
I sent you that video because
Yes,
I said it on your live and I wanted to prove it because, it.
Yeah. So I watched that video like 3 or 4 times, and you clearly can see, what she's doing, and what she did. But, her chat is so thinking that it didn't happen, and she says, I don't got nothing to hide. Well, if you don't got nothing to hide, then why don't you tell your chat that, you admitted in a video that you essayed that poor guy?
Yep.
And she went on in your live. She went on, would you say 15 minutes, a whole diatribe trying to explain it. And most of it was how she fed the homeless and, what a saintly person she is.
Okay.
Yep. And that's exactly what she said. And she said that she had somehow I think she said the $100 that she went to give to that guy was $100 that was donated to her or something.
Yeah, she said she was handing him $100 bill as if.
Yeah.
Can I just tell you people that if a woman is selling a cancer-ridden man's medicine, she's not giving anyone $100.
Exactly. I want to say one thing. Also, while she was out there helping 100 homeless, so she says, right there, and we might even have that somewhere. I don't know. We can get it for you. It says clearly on the paper, taking donations. That doesn't sound like she's feeding homeless people on her own time, on her own money.
Well, Mama, can you tell us, because she used to go live on Facebook and Mama has seen, were there 400 lunches made every night?
No. No, and no, there wasn't. And I mean, yeah, she I can't say she did help them. Was it that many that she helped? No. And do they remember her? No. I bet you if you said if you went out and asked the homeless right now if her name, they wouldn't even know who she was. That's why her problem comes in with Izzy. Yeah, is she doesn't like Izzy because the homeless love Izzy. And I'm not saying Izzy is a saint, but them homeless loved him because he did do for them. He clothed them. He tended that. He gave them tents. You name it, he gave them. No, she didn't. And when she went out, she had a megaphone in her hand, yelling from her car. I mean, come on. You're calling these homeless people out by using a megaphone, telling them to come get food. I wouldn't even do that.
What, like shouting out the car window?
Yes. Yes.
Like homeless people, attention.
Yeah, she'd be like,
homeless.
I got, yeah, hot soup.
No. Okay, well,
Well, can I ask you a question?
yes.
So the guy that she was supposedly that she said that she essayed that guy, did he like? Because she says that at one point he was like feeding the homeless, and then he went and he started like beating the homeless up, like he started fighting with them. Do you know if that's true or not?
I've seen things. I mean, I've heard things, but I've never like seen him personally. Izzy was the kind of person that, if you were like, say, one homeless person was bothering another homeless person or whatever else, sometimes he would get involved, and sometimes it might have resorted to that. But it was more or less, I think he was just trying to be a protector. Like I did hear other things, but I can't talk about it because I don't know. I've heard things about him, but I've never actually seen videos of it happening. I mean, I've seen videos from pages and pages. I mean, there's pages on his thing about how the homeless, how they came to him and, everything.
So he is a larger creator. I saw him come into chat in the beginning of the live, so I was glad to see it. And if he wants an opportunity to speak his mind, he absolutely is welcome to a box here. He's being talked about a lot, and it's only fair, right? I mean,
Because he knows a lot about Kathy. I mean, he does, and the way she talks about him, she's not supposed to say his name, but yet
Right.
she was saying his name yesterday and today, and she is not supposed to mention him at all.
So let me just talk about Kathy and her court record. So it just in the state of Maryland, Kathy has been sued by the state of Maryland, the county of Caroline. Kathy doesn't pay her taxes. There are several businesses that she's been trespassed from. Well, Lil One, I wish I would have known before this, but we'll do this again. So I just did send you a follow, Lil One. But this woman is, let me just say in a kind way, this woman is problematic. Yeah, yes, Baltimore Gas and Power. There is another credit agency for lots of money. But the most troubling thing, and I don't know if anybody here can talk about that, was in family court where she had to sue her parents for custody back of her daughter. So that to me is a red flag. Yeah. Little one, we're just trying to stay on her. I mean, her son is an issue of its own, but,
this person here, this little one, 101. Yes, JR did back in December. He did, if that's what you're talking about, JR, the older son, he did post about Kathy. And, he did tell the truth about Kathy when he was a kid.
Oh, okay. the one.
Yeah, they're talking about JR.
Oh,
And JR finally did speak up, and he did put a big long post about her, with how he was as a child, and she did not raise them. She was more worried about the man that she was with, and then everything that she Duke Stills, she taught him how to do that, because that's what she did. She took those kids, she took him with her when she was out stealing, them everything they wanted and needed. She never
so
paid for
Mama,
nothing.
they're looking for clarification. So the one that steals is the one that has gone to prison for unaliving someone? So which one is, so JR is the one that spilled the beans about her,
Yeah,
but then
JR
Duke
was
is the one in a halfway house in South Carolina? Is that Duke, the one that's her mod?
Yeah, Vincent is Duke.
Okay, so Vincent he's another problematic figure, and he's in on the grift, but just not a charming individual on his own.
Yeah, I want to
But
speak on that. So yesterday, I don't know if anybody was in that live yesterday when he was in her box, and he was saying the hard R word, and nobody in that chat said anything. Like, how he's sitting up there saying that word, and ain't nobody in that chat going to call him out for him saying that word. Like, that's that I don't understand. They have got that chat so brainwashed. I mean, oh, he did it again this morning. I must have missed it. But her chat thinks that is okay. But her chat would be upset if they had a child or somebody that was just that. They would be upset and raising hell and all this and that. But yeah, he could sit in that box and he could say it multiple times, and they think it's funny,
yes,
or her sitting there mocking, somebody with a disability. Like, it's just absolutely gross behavior. Like,
so
I would
this is
never
why,
sit
terrible.
here.
This is why we're here, because these these grandma grifters don't know. Honestly, they don't know. You don't say the R word. You don't. We don't refer to challenged people like that. No, Cindy, the grifters don't get taken down. Now, if you were
No,
showing
he did not get
her on
taken down.
if you were showing her on a live and bow tie bandit. Well, he's problematic, but he's his own live. But and listen, Vincent, if you're here, we're coming for you too, my friend. But this can't continue to go on. See, because they're off the grid. Her, Rose, they sit there in their depends and beg for money and pretend that they're ailing grandmothers, that they're homeless of no account of their own. One has a husband that's deceased. Now, come on now. You were a grifter long before bless his soul, he passed. The people in her chat are who this kind of live is directed at. Yeah, grifting grandmas. I'm trying not, or what is it? Grifting granny. But you can't, she says, well, I would be live, or I would help myself. I used to DoorDash. Do you have that picture exposed? She used to put in a note when she was DoorDashing, and it said, oh, poor me. Your tip will go towards a warm night. And this is when she was living with the lady named Judy. Right. Well, yeah, Karma, we got that too. Okay. She everyone she meets, everyone she runs through, she shakes down for money. So don't forget that when you're looking at this woman, I can't stand this. Let's talk about the smoke, okay? She got thrown out of the motel. All right, well, here's the DoorDash order. Thank you for your order. I take pride in my It may be bagged differently. Drink in bag with extras. Grateful for your tip. It goes towards room for, room it forward. I don't know. For a warm, safe space for a night from the cold. Listen, Granny, you got to be better than that. So somebody posted this on Facebook and said, hey, beware. It may have been that woman.
Now this is when she didn't live with Judy with this. Judy lives in Maryland. This is when she lived with the last lady, Beverly. Beverly.
Well,
The lady
Mama,
just
how many women have let her in?
So when she left, let me tell you, since Michael died, so they lived with at her in the camper at her son's when Michael was alive. Michael passed, then she moved to on Beverly's land. Is her Beverly? I think it's her name, Bev. Yeah. She moved on her land for a little bit. That's when she got in trouble. She couldn't live there. She had moved with, I think, her daughter then. Then another lady reached out to her that she had been good friends with before, and the lady was very well to do. She moved in with her and got kicked out of there. I think then she went back to her daughter's, and then she moved in. Then she moved back with, and then I guess Beverly.
So her daughter not only just threw her out, her daughter had to file an ex parte motion on her, which is not easy to get.
Yeah, she blames everything on her daughter. Just the other night, she blamed her daughter for messing up her air conditioner because she kept running it. Kathy, stop blaming. Your truck was a piece of junk.
Brenda.
Before that.
So the lady she lived with was Brenda. And so she met Brenda through Brenda's mom in prison. You guys. You guys. I mean, can you?
No, Brenda's mom wasn't the one she met through in prison. It was that the lady that she lived with, I think her name was Julie, she met her mom.
Oh, the well-to-do. Oh, okay. Sorry, little one. So, the well-to-do lady. Okay.
I think Duke knew Brenda. That's Brenda was because Duke lived there. Because Duke lived in Brenda's house when Kathy lived in the camper. I think Duke is the one that knew Brenda, and that's how Kathy then got to give her to meet her.
Oh my God. How bad of a person are you if you just stack up all the stuff we've spoken about, but then your daughter has to go to court and tell the judge she is so dangerous, I don't need her by me. So Duke is her son, Vincent, right? Duke and Vincent are the same people.
Yes.
So Brenda and Duke were arrested together for stealing meat.
I heard that, yes.
So that's how that whole union happened.
Duke,
so
you could be standing there talking to Duke, and he could take the clothes off your back, and you wouldn't even know it. That's how he is.
I'm going to tell you, Mama, I would know it. Okay, I'm going to know.
He is a
yeah.
It is awful. I mean, even when she was there for a while, she was into that balloon making, where she blew up the balloons, put the stuffed animals inside, or she was making gift baskets for the holidays and stuff like that. They were going to Walmart, and they were stealing all that stuff, and then going home and making the baskets, and then trying to sell the baskets for like $30, $40, $50. You didn't even pay for that stuff, and then you are stealing it. I mean, and then you're trying to sell it.
Yeah, and that's the least egregious thing she's done. But Little One 101 says she left Judy's, went to the Camper Junior, then Camper. So whoever Junior is, I wish we could have found him.
That's her son.
Oh, okay. With Camper with Junior, and then Camper Brenda. Then Julie's house, then daughter's house, then Brenda's house. Yep. And now, the thing is now, so she Do we have the Washington Post article where it runs down what she's done?
I never seen that until the other night. I have never heard about that. But when I try to get on the Washington Post, I have to pay to read the article.
Yeah, well, here it is. The charges stem from an incident where she reported the theft of Christmas gifts. She originally valued the stolen items at $2,000, but later revised her police report to 5 pages, claiming the inventory was worth $9,700. So she went to jail. She went to prison for fraud. And then 2 charges of falsifying a report, and you just can't. But for her to get jail time for that, they're like, I'm sick of you. I am sick of you. You are going to jail. Because her prison record really, or her court record, the charges are every utility company, but then you see charges where she sued Michael's estate for tax liens. They had to sue her. I just don't ever think you need to sue a dead person's estate. Where have we heard that before? Remember when Tim and Angela wouldn't move out of her grandmother's house, her estate had to take her to court. Angela got her thrown out, but then she stayed, saying Tim is staying. Then they had to go back to court and have Tim thrown out. Why would you do this to people that have deceased? Why? These scammers they don't care. They care not. If you're in this chat and you have sent her money, I want you to know it's okay. We're not judging you, but you gotta stop sending her money. Let me tell you right now, about a month ago, she sold that camper for $4,000. Do we have a picture of that camper? I'm not sure why anyone would. Here we go. It's gone, $4,000. The very first live that we watched, we saw her put a roll, like a street roll of cash in her purse. She took it out of a paper bag and put it in her purse. Yes, Catherine, I know you're listening, and yes, you did. We saw it. And
she has money.
She's begging for your money.
Yep.
Just like Rose. Rose will tell you straight out, the granny grifter #1, that I get a check, but it has to go to my things. Oh my gosh. Can you see the light? She bought all this stuff to deck out this Ford Expedition. She had the seats taken out. She had all this stuff. And now she's saying she can't live there anymore. I know. The most important thing to us is that the dog is saved, right? Let's show the dog again, because we really have to drive this home. I'm going to give you a warning. This is not a pretty picture. And this is, recently, I think, is this Mabel's picture? Mabel Rose, is this your picture, or did I send it? I can't remember. The dog is suffering. The dog eats. So we've seen her feed the dog breakfast sausage, right? So say you're in the motel, hotel, whatever. You're getting a free breakfast. The dog, the little white dog, with the person next to you, is eating the sausage off the buffet on the floor. She was thrown out of one motel because the dog, it just goes where it has to go. She does, Brooklyn. She doesn't really go out, so she doesn't understand that, but this woman sits and smokes on the smoker bench constantly. Anyway, so the dog just goes immediately right outside the door. She does not pick up after this poor puppy. She does not. So she got thrown out of that hotel because, she's just sitting there throwing cigarette butts all over and dog poop. And now this next hotel, they were at her door. She's on live, and they're at her door this morning saying, hey, we can smell cigarette smoke in here. And she's like, oh no, that must have been from the person before me. So, I mean, if I was Marriott, I'm not doxing her. I'm just saying if I was Marriott, somebody paid for that room for 3 nights with their points. I would not allow her, I mean, I would not allow her in any of my, well, all for one, I saw OG in the live and we've reached out to her. A few of us have reached out, and we're familiar now with how Delaware runs the animal control, and have done something at least so we can sleep at night. And this is one of the worst cases of, and she is so proud that she cut the nail that was growing into the dog's pad. So, hey, good for you. What a saint. What a benevolent human being.
Well, she there was lives when she lived in the camper when she was still at Junior's on his property. She had Bang Bang was the pit bull's name, and then she had another pit bull, and I can't remember that one's name. But she would beat that dog so bad. She would be live.
Okay, we gotta be careful. We gotta be careful with our language. And I know you're new to this, and I want to say gently, just try to avoid, terms of, violins. And I know you're new and you are doing great, but we have to be careful so the host doesn't get taken down. So you go ahead. So she was really cruel?
Yes. I mean, yes, with a belt.
To the pit bull?
To the pit bull, yes. And finally to the point that the one night he actually, it was a boy or girl, it actually went back towards her like it was going to go at her. And she told them, she said at a time that, it did it again, that she would make sure it was unalived.
These were the bully pit bulls. She ran, quote, a kennel, unquote, and it was called Illicit Sexy Bully Kennels, where, okay.
Whatever. I've never seen that either.
Yeah, it was a whole Facebook page, and
Yeah,
I
I've
looked
seen it,
into
but-
that. But the dog was, the female was Gigi, and she was not nice. She's not nice.
It wasn't Gigi, because Gigi had passed. Gigi had passed a while ago. She had gotten a puppy. She gotten a puppy, and then, matter of fact, I think she called it Duke too.
I think little one said, yeah, Sparkles, it's a tale, right? I mean, so this woman has done everything from pretend gift baskets to running game, running the racket on Dookie butt. Oh, isn't that
what the dog's?
expected?
Yes, that was the dog's name. Yep.
The problem today is, do you have exposed the screenshot of the mods? All for One will recognize some of these mods because they mod for other scammers. Cherish is a mod for J. Paul. Anybody? And a mod for Catherine. So she can put that notch in her belt. How proud you must be, Cherish. But Beach Bum today did such a beautiful job of supplying. Here we go. This person here is an enabler, a loving wife, mother, and grandmother, follower of Jesus and love my country, and sent her, would you guys say, $50 of Target food, a toaster, things that this woman already has. She has 2 storage units.
Yes.
She does not need and then this woman with the socially distanced teeth on the bottom, come get me, casting shade, I don't care, is eating broccoli with dip, and, it's all over her face, it's all over her fingers, and there's no way. So here we go. Here's a mod. Well, this mod, these are all mods. Wait, stop here. Nope, go back. This one here, H Teach, is a public school educator of 50 years. This one, yeah, grandma. This one here is really active in her chat as a moderator. This one is a public school teacher of 50 years. You don't see a scammer? Where are you teaching? Little House on the Prairie?
Yeah.
Come on. And this is, this is the one that bought the Target order.
And she even said, just before I came over you guys, she just said, because she's still $84 short for the room till Friday. And Beach Bum just stood there and said, like, she doesn't have no more to give until next week. Well, I'm not being angry, but why did you give all that? I mean, and the way she talked is that she has cancer. So why are you helping a...
This is what happens, see? And it's the same people we see in Rose's. Well, you know what, Duck? A mod is a reward. That's how she's using it. A mod is a reward. And if you send her money, if you send her groceries, she's going to reward you by modding. Right, Karma. That's what I was going to get to is there is a lady that is sick and her husband is in hospice and she's giving Kathy money. So this is not a helpless grandma. This lady begged for, I don't know, I was trying to estimate when I was going through her Facebook, how much she may have grifted. She is all set up. She sold this, trailer and put the money, camper, and put I don't know, maybe $4,000, right? So she asked $4,500 for it. Do the math. I don't know. And Mary, she has a ton of Facebook accounts. She put that roll of cash in her pocket and she's sitting in front of the camera crying. But really when she's in the grift, when she's running game all over these poor people without a sense of discernment left in their bodies, she's saying, Brooklyn is so hot. Brooklyn is so hot. This woman has fans upon fans upon fans. She has decked this thing out to live in it. But now it turns out it's not a comfortable situation. You know what I mean? It's not comfortable living in a Ford Expedition. So it now has become TikTok's problem. Her and Rose, and she saw Rose making money and telling these weird stories and singing songs. And so she gets on, says if she can have people's money, I can have people's money. This is why we do what we do, because one beggar begets another beggar, begets another beggar. So it is so important for us to be level-headed, non-judgmental, speak facts, and be unified in this. We have got to get together. Oh, Graham. Rose doesn't, both these women have the same issue. I am not a professional, but I know a crap collector when I see them. They turn down resources. Rose actually gets mad when you offer resources. They will not work. She would work if her car would behave, or if her car, whatever Karma was telling us about the timing chain. And, it sounds like that can't be right. So she's got all these excuses. All of these guys run the same grift. When you boil it down, it's all the same. None of the resources work. None of All for One's Linktree works. Nothing has helped. People don't love me. My family is bad to me. I can't go to my family. I don't have any friends. This is a sign. This is not a great human being. She is running from Caroline County in Maryland. Her dog is being mistreated, and she raked in $500 thanks to Cherish, J. Paul's mod, who is now a Polish beggar. And, she went to a new hotel. She smokes in every hotel room she's been in. The dog needs help. All we can do is spread exposure, just expose people to who this person is. So Beach Mama, I'm going to correct you here. She is in the biggest town in Delaware. She doxed herself. Delaware has a animal control for the whole state. I guess Delaware is so small, as Arthur said, you could carpet it from end to end. But but in the city she's in, the animal control is run by the non-emergency police department, and they're aware. They're aware. I'm sure her record follows her, so I'm not sure what else we could do. Finally, a friend of mine reached out to OG. And I saw OG in her chat the other day. So that's our biggest hope. You know what I mean? So my thing right now, I don't care how many nights this lady cries and says, it's so hot. It's so hot. It's Delaware, man. It's Delaware. Oh, Well, Nova baby, if you believe her, please message me because I want to tell you some stories.
Do you remember the other night whenever she got blessed so many times? The first night that she became, I can't remember what night that was. That's when I first started watching her again. And she said she got blessed like 3 times. But at the hotel was the last time because evidently she was short on so much for a room, and some lady just walked in and asked her if she was okay, and she told her she wasn't. And this lady supposedly finished paying for her room, and that also then the lady handed her more money so she could get something to eat. So she's sitting in the hotel room then later on, and oh my, it went through me. She says, I don't know, but I just got this taste. And it was July 4th, because she said she wanted Outback. And I thought, you're sitting here homeless, and you want Outback. She's like, yes, I want a steak, I want a baked potato, I want a salad, I want all this. But she was complaining because she claims that all she had was cash. She didn't have money on her card. And I know what she was doing. She was dry begging. She wanted somebody to say, oh, honey, don't you even worry about your money. I will just pay for you to have DoorDash, bring you out back. That's what she wanted, but nobody said that because she was using, the excuses, oh, her truck couldn't make it over to there or, whatever else.
Right. She can't work because her truck has timing chain issues. It goes from timing belt to timing chain. Do those things, are they, I have no idea.
It went from the coils, that these coils needed to be fixed, but then they seen that the timing chain needed to be fixed. But they told her the timing chain wasn't like, it wasn't like a really big issue right then, but the coils definitely needed to be fixed, which they were just a little bit. After she gets into the hotel, it's the timing. It's the timing chain now, the timing belt, and it's making all this noise and it's doing this. The truck has been, you knew it. You know.
Here's the thing. That was her plan. She has thousands of dollars in her pocket from selling the camper. She has outfitted this expedition to live in. And now she's saying, oh, it's bad. It's a bad thing. And I need all this money. And, it will never end. So if you're giving her money for a room tonight, you're going to have to give her money tomorrow. And you're going to have to give her money the next day. She's got a slew of GoFundMes, just like all the other beggars. It's no different. But sitting in a muumuu in diapers is new. This is a new thing. This is a new angle to take. And, Rose's dog needs help too. Man, that dog is neurotic. And I got a neurotic dog. I saved him from the euthanasia list. You got to run these dogs. They got to be run. That dog needs help. This lady is not a helpless grandma, y'all. This lady is dangerous. And, she's got the mods and she's got all the people in her chat all bought in. And there's no accountability. She raps on, she'll, put on the Jesus bag, And the other night she was thanking God. She even crossed herself and, just dug into that, there is nothing, I can just say nothing kind about her. Nothing.
She's not.
And that is a low human being, She is on the grift of a lifetime here. She has, she may be the biggest shyster on here. Even worse than some of the others that you see every day. She smokes in every hotel room. Somebody actually was from Delaware, and they told us what a case of Marlboro Light 100s cost, and it is exorbitant. And she smokes them. She smokes them one a minute. So, yeah. Well, Victoria, good, because it's
River.
Yeah, it's fake. It's fake. I've seen Tim pretend to have a heart issues. I've seen his wife pretend to have a seizure and then eat a whoopie pie. I've seen, let me ask you this. Why are you wearing a diaper, Kathy? Why? Does Kathy have 7 children?
No, she has 3.
Well, Kathy claims to have 7 children.
She's a lie. She has 2 boys and a girl. She has JR, she has Becky, and she has old Dookie, Vincent. That's what she has. And she never took care of them. Her parents did. And she calls her parents, she claims that, she, God forbid, I feel bad for her soul. She claims that, her parents mistreated her. They abused her. They raped her. They this, they that, or raped her. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And all that, but yet you allowed your children to be there, and they took care of your children. Kathy never took care of her children,
Kathy has ridden every relationship to the end. For however much you're worth, that's how invested she is.
Yes, she sits on here and she lies. She blames everybody for everything. It's her own doing. She laid up in Becky's house. She laid up on the couch, and knowing, first of all, you're laying up on your daughter's couch, okay? You don't shower, you don't bath, and you wear pull-ups. And that goes through into somebody's furniture.
So, golly sake. What? Well, like Rose, we saw Rose on a live, pissed the chair she's sitting in.
But that's what I'm saying.
We don't know, Sammy. These old ladies are wearing muumuus and diapers. This woman right here in your face is younger than I am. This picture right here you see in my box is me. Last Christmas. Karma. Incontinence is a real thing. Boy, I'll tell you, it's a real thing.
She doesn't have incontinence. She's just lazy.
That's what they're saying. See, they're saying
And
that they just.
And Duke has even told her that. Duke will tell her about herself. He will. And he has told plenty of times. He has told her, you are just lazy. You are lazy. You want everybody to do everything for you. And that's what she wants. I'm telling you, I'm getting angry because I am so, like, I want this woman gone because the things that she has done over the years, and I have seen it all, and I've seen it, and like, I could go on for months about her. Nothing she is telling anybody on these lives, she is not telling the truth. And these people, I wish they would understand that this woman is telling you all lies. She had this late girl living with her. She was supposedly her friend, Becky. No, hold on. I know somebody in the chat knows the girl's name, and
Brenda? Was it
she
Brenda?
no, it was this young girl. She was younger than Kathy, and she had mental issues. She was she was a little mentally retarded.
Okay. Okay. Challenged. Yeah. That's okay. We're all learning. Her name is Bev. Her name is Bev.
No, that's Beverly is the one that she just lived with.
Oh.
Teresa. That's her name.
Oh,
See,
dear.
I knew somebody would know. She had Teresa. Teresa came to stay with her, okay? And she treated Teresa horribly.
Scam, we're working on it. We're new to this and we're working on it.
I am so new. Yeah. This is my second live, guys. I am so sorry. But she treated her like she made her rub her feet. I am not even going to lie to you. One night she made her put Desitin on the back end.
Wait, what? Now what?
The back
what
end.
What do you think?
The back end.
Who's back end?
Kathy's back end. Look, Beach Mama is agreeing with me. See? Beach Mama.
She made this.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It was horrible. She would make her get up and get drinks for her. She'd make her take the trash out. She would make her clean the trailer. She'd make her take care of the dogs. Kathy sat on her behind and did
in a dirty diaper. So what Mama is telling us is that Kathy was grifting and living with a special needs individual, and asking for the special needs individual because Kathy didn't change her diapers. Kathy sat in these diapers. She developed a rash, and the special needs individual applied the Desitin to Kathy's rear end. Why can't Kathy do it herself? Can you not reach your rear end?
She had her do everything. You name it, she had her doing it, and she was she was just so mean to her, and it was so sad. And Teresa didn't know because Teresa, she's not mentally
special needs, right? Special needs.
Like, they said she was like a kid. She was more like a kid than an adult. And so she didn't know. And Teresa's sister, she tried to tell her, and Teresa wouldn't listen. Kathy had even went to the point to try to talk to Teresa into making her like more or less responsible for her money. That she
a conservator.
Yes, she tried to get the sister taken off, and she wanted to be taken over as that. When she was looking for a place, Kathy knows she can't get a place, so she was trying to use Teresa's name because to get a place, and then telling Teresa they could live together. Teresa has a place. When Teresa's parents died, they left her a trailer.
This lady, Donna, this is just awful. This is awful.
I have no reason. I swear on every child.
No, it's okay, Mama. We know.
I'm not lying about none of this.
No, we know. We know. We believe you. We are not challenging you. I spent most of today sussing out this lady's record, and one of the last things I found was her using her using her deceased partner, they weren't married. His name was Michael. She used his Cash App for years after he died.
Yeah.
And, taking his money and, it just, and she would post she's posting these things. And she says, well, here we go. This was a comment on that picture you saw earlier where she was like, poor me, every tip you give brings me closer to a warmer evening. But it says, if you only knew the true her. She took all her fiance's money that was dying of cancer. She sold his pills. Her son stole thousands of dollars of formula. She was using her fiance's gift cards. Okay, that's another thing I forgot to mention. There were many fundraisers for this gentleman, Michael, who was really honestly dying of cancer. He was riddled with cancer that started as a diagnosis of liver cancer. And so she would, just throw nets out there asking for gift cards for this and quarter fundraisers for this and fundraisers for this. She took all that money. She intercepted all that money. Okay, so she was using her fiance's gift cards for herself that he got donated to him because of his cancer. She saved up money for cigarettes and is currently using other people's funds. There's a video. Okay, yeah. And so she's not nice to the dog. Like every other scammer on here, the dog, Brooklyn, is a prop. Brooklyn right now is suffering, and anything you can do to help Brooklyn, who knows no other life than this and deserves so much better, but there they are. Oh, great. She put everything she wanted on Hospice Angel. Oh, well, yeah, now she's begging for a tiny home. This was her beg for a tiny home. Right here. Which floor plan do you like? Here is the appropriate way to donate. Please report these Cash Apps. This is all we can do, y'all. Every time she goes live, you don't have to go in the live. You press on your screen and hold it. And a menu will pop up and it says report with a flag. Sammy, it's unbelievable, Sammy. It's the worst of the worst. You can report the live from outside. You just have to report and you just have to say, whatever. I can, if you're not sure what to say, it's use the word TikTok guidelines, use the word, taking us off the app, forcing payments off the app, stuff that will, I'm pretty sure this is one storage unit. She has two. And she's bragging. Oh, really, Angel?
So you see
well,
those,
that's fraud.
You see those totes right there? You see
Yeah.
them plastic totes right there? She stole them from CVS and stuff and Walgreens. You know how they would get them in, and like at nighttime, I guess they would put them out for the person for the.
Oh,
So-
you mean those blue and red totes?
Yes.
Oh.
Those right there. She was going when she was moving. When she was moving from Baltimore down to her son. Her and Duke would go, and they would go to like Walgreens and CVS at nighttime after they closed, and she'd steal them.
As she was leaving the Marriott today, she took a garbage can.
Yeah, she
on
did.
live.
Yes, she did.
She stole a garbage can.
Somebody told her the other night. Somebody told her the other night when she got to the first hotel, she was saying, "Oh my God, you see how big these towels are? They're so big and blah blah blah." And somebody told her, "Oh, why don't you steal them or take them or whatever?" And she was like, "That's not being truthful. What are you talking about? You were at Walmart the other day You were at Walmart the other day and your charger stopped working. So when you went into Walmart, you got a new charger, you opened it up, you put the old charger in it, and you stole the new one.
Right.
We watched you do it.
Yep. So Simply Me is saying something that we've known Cherish to do for Jordan Paul. This woman, Jordan Paul, is the professor of beggars.
I've watched a little bit.
So, because I was wondering how Catherine was getting her pay-apps, because Catherine's pay-app was taken down before Michael died.
Yep.
And then Michael's was taken down last November for too many reports of suspicious or fraudulent activity. So Simply Me is saying Cherish is letting her use her Cash App. That is wire fraud. That, it's just, now we're on the way. Now, Mimicita, 100%. That's what Cherish's function is with J. Paul. That's what Cherish, Nova, that's what Cherish does for her. And Cherish is the bodyguard, So there is nothing good to say. I have nothing good to say. I guess she did at one point feed a few homeless people in Baltimore, but she, it does nothing to, it 100% is, but she does nothing to redeem herself. She sits on her live crying or praying or crashing out or justifying her overt schmexual activities. You know what I mean? And it's just, all we can do is report the pay apps and report the live. So if you have any, Mimicita, if you have any connections to anyone in Delaware with a rescue, mostly it's about Brooklyn. Brooklyn is suffering. And Brooklyn, I guess, Beach Mama, Beach Bum, whatever her name is, the one that bought the Target order today, she bought dog food. But I guarantee you this puppy has few, if any, teeth left. Because if her exterior looks like this, her mouth is worse. This is not even the worst picture. But these people need these dogs as props. So if you're not going to give the money to this lady with the picket fence teeth, you will certainly feel for this poor, look at this dog. If you know Beach Mama, please, whatever anybody can do. And I'm not a fan of going real life, but this is not nice. This is not fair. This is not something this wakes me up at night. And I have covered, I don't know if you guys know who I am, but I've covered scammers. This dog is, this woman has doxed herself. She's in Dover, Delaware. And I don't think she lets all the hotels know. Yesterday, she was trying to get in through the side door. She, you know how hotels have a lobby, and then fancier hotels have a door out that, well, we're not going to dox anybody, Daphne, but, she couldn't get back in. So she was using the side door. So, I don't think the front desk was aware of Brooklyn. And that's okay, Daphne. I don't think you were trying to be malicious, but this woman tells people where she's at. So, she's in Dover, Delaware. And Delaware is such a small state that animal control is run for the whole state except that city. So, You know, what happens to this lady? Yeah, well, what happens to this lady is, you know, her own karma, but that dog can't help itself.
Which granddaughter? The whole thing is that even Brooklyn is not considered a service dog. He's considered it's considered a emotional support dog.
You gotta turn your phone down, Mama.
Oh,
I can hear her.
yeah, because she's trying to because it's a granddaughter.
Yeah, right.
She has a granddaughter talking about her, and she just wants to know who it is. Like I said, and Brooklyn is an emotional support dog. It's not a service dog, emotional support dog. And those papers, the papers don't mean nothing. It's fake. But I bet you those hotel rooms don't know that dog has a pee pad and it's peeing on the bed, on the pee pad, and peeing on the floor on the pee pad, because that is what she is allowing her to do.
Mama, the lady had a pee pad on her bed.
Yeah, I know. I've seen it. But and the big one's Kathy's, because God forbid, because she even just stood there and said, because you know, she doesn't know when she's always going to the bathroom, so she, you know, she has nighttime issues. You know, you have all the time issues because you're lazy. You're lazy and you don't want to get up to go to the bathroom, so you just pee in your pull up, and that's what you do. And I call them pull ups because that's what they are. You're pathetic.
And Mossy has a point. The last hotel said, hey, it smells bad in here. Rose's hotel said, hey, you gotta go. Do you see Donna here, right here? So this is the non-emergency number for the police department in her town. If you can get them to pay attention to you, you're better than I am. But I was so frustrated with the whole process. Anyway, what? They went to the funeral and they got fined $250 because the dogs crapped in the funeral home?
Oh yes, they went to somebody's funeral. They went to somebody's funeral and they took the dog, and they didn't know she had a dog. And when she left, and then they got in trouble for that. Yes.
I mean, where at what point don't you gather some dignity, Catherine?
She's in here.
Well,
she's in here.
Catherine.
Hi, granddaughter. Hi, grandma.
Yeah, I don't know. Not sure, Catherine.
If she was my grandma, I would never claim her, because I'll tell you something. If I was her grandkids, if I was her children, if I was any relation to her, I would be totally embarrassed of her. I would seriously be so embarrassed of her, because she is an embarrassment to everybody, and it is sad. And you people that are over there talking and thinking that she's lying, she is not lying. She is lying about everything. Everything that I am telling you is the God's honest truth, and this woman is the biggest scammer around. I have never seen anybody bigger than her, and she's going to continue, and you guys are allowing her to take from you. And it's sad. You need to find somebody else that needs the help. And that is not hers. You know what? That's not Brooklyn's. You know whose that is? That's Gigi's. Gigi was the service dog.
The badge had a child clip.
But this is what she's doing. She's taking it. She's taking it from Gigi, and she's moving it down the line to all of her dogs. That's what she is doing.
Right, but also this indicates nothing. This is not genuine. It's not authenticating anything. You can buy it on Amazon.
Yeah.
So it's when she showed the back of it, and it was one of those things that you clip in your pocket. You know, full access, my hiney. You know, I mean, all I've done is spoken, yeah, Catherine. So, you know, whoever is saying, you know, I'm sure people don't want to tangle with her because she already, you know, just whatever. But I don't know. But
she's all talk. She has threatened so many people. I have a friend person that she had threatened that she was going to go to her house. She was going to do this. She was going to do that. Kathy ain't doing nothing. She's all talk. She's all talk with them 5 teeth that she has in the bottom of her mouth.
Well, hi, Kathy. Listen, your game is over. Can you hear me, Kathy? Your game is over. The grift is over. Take care of your dog, Kathy. I've had enough. We have had enough.
She can get a job. You know what? Have you ever gone to Walmart and stuff, and you go into Walmart and these people that can't stand for long periods of time, they give them a stool and they can sit on. Kathy can sit on a stool and she can ring up customers. So you cannot tell me that she cannot get a job, because she can.
No, honey, why would she get a job?
Exactly.
When her pigeons are just sending money.
Exactly.
You know, can we go through the enablers again? Who is it? I don't want to say it's Beach Bum.
Beach Bum is the biggest one. She's sitting there, and if
Beach Bum, how much did you have to pay to be her mod? Is it worth it to be associated with this kind of human being?
Like, you are standing there, you are taking from, if it's you or your husband, one of you guys, it says has cancer.
How proud, Beach Bum. Loving wife, mother, grandmother. Love my country. Hey, Beach Bum, a good American does not support scammers, does not allow this old woman to grift. Go back to your car, Catherine. Go back to where you belong, because this is not going to continue. I am going to be the buzzsaw in your way. No. You're not going to keep this up. So enjoy the room now. Let Cherish get the room now. But it's money laundering. Look at that.
And these people are saying, not to believe, she's telling you not to believe it. But you need to.
Why would I lie? Why would I lie? Who are you to me, Catherine?
Exactly.
Catherine, you know what? I don't have a record. You're not going to find anybody on here that says I've lied. I've got no interest in lying. You yourself have posted all this crap shit you've done. So, Catherine, today is the end. It's the beginning of the end. So you're going to hike up your depends and pack it up, sister, but you're going alone.
She couldn't even get up tonight. She can't. You see how she's using the hotel chair as her wheelchair.
We've seen it, Mama. We've seen it.
I'm like sitting here watching, and then she wants to cover up the background. You know what? Every hotel.
We know. Your chat gives you away. We know where you are. It's not important. Where you are is not important. You know what's important? Is that the folks that can hear me in your live, Catherine, know you're a scammer. You're a shyster and a con artist. And I have to use my preschool voice, because otherwise, you have done the worst of the worst. We know now. We, these strangers, love Brooklyn more than you ever have. And Brooklyn deserves better. What your people want to do for you is up to them. Hey, listen, Cherish, do what you're going to do. You, Cherish, you got another notch in your belt. You got J. Paul and Catherine. Wow, you're batting 1,000. You got everything covered. But it's Brooklyn that's suffering, and you can't deny it. We saw it on your live. Where's Brooklyn, Catherine? What are you hiding?
I mean, Esther. The only one that's going to say anything good about her, and most of the time he don't even say nothing good about her, is Duke. And it's only because, just like I told you earlier, they're like Bonnie and Clyde. Them two are Bonnie and Clyde. And I just wish people would open their eyes and see. You can Google her. You can do anything. There's so many pages out here about her. There was pages on the book of Face about her. There is so many people and I wish these ones that are sitting here would actually come up and speak And
They will. They
there's
will.
people that
The
know
thing
her.
is, it takes time. Mama, I'm going to tell you, I promise you. It takes time. Awareness works, but it's slow. It's really, really slow. It makes you feel like it's not working. I saw a woman the other day just promise she was not covering anybody anymore because her son was, this beggar's son was suffering in their trailer. And last night, the boy was taken from their house because it works. Awareness works. We have to be unified. Donna, I hope so. Catherine, you here? Hey, Catherine, can you hear me?
Yeah, she's in here.
I fear not.
I don't fear you either.
But I will tell you, Catherine, that we're going to stay on it. You cannot continue to just spread this kind of malicious, awful feeling through this whole app. You're not going to continue. We don't buy the BS stories. Who we're really wanting to get a hold of is the granddaughter, is Izzy White. Let him tell his side because we read the court records. I read them. I went all through it today. Yeah, get smart. She's listening to me. She's listening to me tell her supporters that she's a con artist, a shyster. She is ripping you off and stacking the cash. She sold her partner's trailer and she's got the money with her. But here you are, with the mentality of a bowling pin, sending her broccoli and ranch. Also, Catherine, get a napkin, okay? We just don't need to see
No,
that.
she uses her shirt. That's what she always used.
I
She
mean,
always took the collar of her shirt and wiped her mouth.
yeah, sold his medicine, his pain medicine, sold it for cash. What are you doing with the cash? So if you're selling perks for cash, what are you on? How come you're nodding out? We see that.
Just like when Michael died, she didn't have enough money because he never had life insurance, and they had just opened up a life insurance account like a little bit before he passed. And so evidently she claims that there wasn't enough money to for his funeral or whatever else. So I think it was, don't hold me, but like $700 or something was supposedly was donated, or
Mama, I just want to interrupt you and say yes, ScamSlam, please, please. Go ahead, honey.
so she supposedly, like, people had raised like I think it was like $700, maybe, I'm not sure, but it supposedly that was a lie. That money was never used towards him. It was she used it for herself.
Can I just ask you? Let me just ask the over 100 people in here. What kind of person sells a dying man's pain meds? Can I ask that? I mean, just let's start there. This is not a Sunday school teacher. This is not a granny that's fallen on hard times. This is a professional con artist. This is someone who is taking advantage of the good people that work hard for their money. And this is someone who we've got to get in the way of. I will, no matter what, be on live as long as you're on live.
No, hospice wasn't ever involved because they would have, if hospice would have been involved, Michael would have never been able to stay in that camper because that camper was not livable for Michael to live in.
Listen, he died, he expired, he unalived from cancer. Yeah, Nova, yeah. This man, this veteran, unalived from cancer on the person they were grifting off of, this poor woman, he expired on the couch.
And the only reason why
Do you know what her reaction was? Her reaction? She was, oh gosh, little one, you're killing me. Her reaction was she was mad at the owner of the place because this one slept through it.
Yeah.
So this one was sleeping in the bed in this other woman's home. The
They
woman
went
she
out.
made cook and clean for
Oh, yeah.
her. And this poor man expired on the couch.
Uh-huh.
And this woman invited his family over to come look at the body in this other woman's home.
Yep.
This
And-
is who you're dealing with. I know you didn't tell your followers I just said that. I know you didn't.
They were only at Judy's house anyways, is because she'd have to bring Michael back to Baltimore for his doctor's appointments and stuff. So that's actually why they were only at Judy's house when he passed, is because he had a doctor's appointment that week. So they had came up to stay with, because that's the only way Judy would let him. And
He had been gone 6 hours.
yeah. Yeah. But even, I mean, when they lived in the camper, that he went, I mean, I get it that, when you take, cancer does, just takes everything from you. But that poor man was nothing but skin and bones. I mean, he was just bones. And, like I said, she didn't cook meals. She didn't cook meals for him.
Aria, I want to say something before you leave. Please don't go in her live. Please don't. Please find a streamer, because anyone who goes into her live adds to her the problem.
You're going into her live, and just by going into her live, you're giving her views.
Karma, how do you just blow over something like that? She's not even denying it? Oh my word. How do you even sleep at night? How? Oh my word. How proud you must be. Yeah, Exposed, you want to go to her live? Go ahead. Please don't go into these scammers' lives, please. Oh, well, no, Lori, I'm not. That I understand. And you, girl, you do what you got to do. So I'm not going to criticize that at all. Oh, she's outside. Well, she throws her cigarette butts down. She does not put them in the designated smoking area, but because we have said on this live that she's been smoking in hotel rooms, she's probably now being very diligent about going outside. But this is a person who won't walk from the bed to the bathroom. So this is thrown out of motels for smoking already. Just like Rose. Rose has been thrown out because of the smell of urine. These are hand in hand, the granny grifters. There's not a good thing to say about it. And if you think she's just a poor old elderly woman down on her luck, you got another thing coming. If you haven't learned anything today, don't give anyone on this app any money. Don't. Oh, here we go. Look at, speaking of which. Oh, she's in the room now. Okay, great. Hey, Kath, how are you? Can you hear me? Hey, girl.
She claims she's outside. She claims she took her chair and she wheeled it to the outside, so she could smoke. That's
Are
what
you
she's saying.
scooting on the office chair, Catherine?
Yeah, that's what she's been doing all day.
I'm outside. You see it? I'm outside. You see the trees? I'm outside.
Catherine, have you run out of foundation garments? That's the same thing you've been wearing a couple days, girl.
Because she put a bra on.
Is there any plan to freshen up? Do you have a whole case of Desitin in that storage unit?
No, she doesn't. I mean, she might take it. I mean, you seen the picture I sent you earlier, right?
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah, we've decided not to show that. There's no reason to show that.
Exactly.
She is, she lacks sympathy, compassion, dignity, self-respect, boundaries, everything that you're taught in, sorry, Harley, this is how I am. Everything that you're taught in kindergarten, this woman just runs right over.
Yep.
Please don't give anybody on this app money. Yeah, well, Haley, that's not a new story. See, Chef Carl's been running that grift for 4 or 5 years. Then Rose got it. Oh, my feet are so swollen. Oh my gosh. Listen, these people's situations are of their own doing. Okay? Not me. I didn't do it. No, not me. This woman has run through people's lives and, well, I'm glad to see you, Haley. And, but this woman has run through people's lives, taken every belonging that wasn't nailed down. This is the kind of lady that would, you know.
My friend's daughter apparently was watching that. Suppose they blocked every single one of us.
Of your mods. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we sure did.
Who calling the cops on who? Us or her?
Yeah, I'm not sure, Lotus. What do you mean, Lotus?
Yeah, because
But
what did she
also,
do?
yeah, we preemptively blocked anyone that threatened to mass report.
She can call the cops on us all day long. She's the one live about going on about the things, and what we're telling is the truth. She's the scammer. She's the one that's frauding people. So maybe she should go to jail.
Well, I mean, she knows exactly where it is.
Well, she does.
Oh, someone in her comments said law enforcement was called. So, on who? No, to my home? Like, what? Yeah. Hey, how proud you must be, Catherine. Where's Brooklyn?
Oh, she'll show Brooklyn now because she put a shirt.
What are you talking about? I'm lost.
Wait, listen.
I'm lost. It's 1 in 3 people use their fake names. Like what? Hi, Jaden.
Yeah. Like, do you...
Trying to follow what
Hello?
you
Police?
Oh.
Somebody's telling people my secrets?
Yeah.
I need help?
They'll stand down and pull up Kathy's name and be like, yeah, okay.
You can go
I just...
through yours and block. Be right back. I'm gonna.
You come on. Welcome in. Welcome in.
All of us are blocked. Why
Okay.
can't we see
Yeah.
what's going on?
What's going on? Oh, look at that. Watch. Because they'll have a high gift badge when they come in. And because, you know, people that like the grift, they love the grift. So... yeah, no, that one right there got to go. Now I sound like Jordan Paul. Try again. Hey, Catherine, send her over again. Because that one was blocked.
She can call cops all day long.
Honey, I mean, who are you calling the cops on?
Exactly.
That
Ain't
one's
nothing.
got to go. Look at me. It's not my first rodeo, Catherine. Oh, I almost blocked Twinner. Yeah, Catherine, how is Brooklyn?
Well, she, like I said, she has a little shirt on, so you can't really see much because she
Haley,
did actually show her
who
earlier.
are you, Haley? So I don't know who that is, and I think we're friends, but yeah. So I got 3 of them right off the bat. So I mean, I am not I'm not going to claim. Oh, well, you, yeah, Harley. I'm not sure, KW, if you saw the dog's nails, but this is a fight that we're, not going to give up. And
Get in my box, Jaden.
what?
Get in my box, Jaden.
Me? Who's she saying? Get in my box. Doesn't she sound like Doug? Get in my box. Okay. Sammy, did you want to come up? Sometimes people. Well, Helen. Oh, that's okay. No worries. What an engaging live you have, my dear. You sit with that mug staring into the camera.
Chewing on her gums.
You know. What is this content?
I send people invites to get in the box.
Get in my box.
I'd be embarrassed to get in her box.
Oh, I'd get in her box. I would say rapid fire, fast as I could.
Let me get Sherry Baker in my box.
Donna, she dyes her hair very dark for her age. So she has got to be, she was born in 65, so she's got to be 60. Oh, no problem, Sammy. It does not. Oh, somebody's going to take a box. Okay. I wonder if it's
There we go.
Scam. What if it's the rat?
Oh,
I'm sure I've given them enough fodder today because I said things awareness doesn't agree with. But I'm on a roll. Nothing I said was untrue. Some of what I said was unkind. Too bad.
Nobody wants to get in the box? Who's in the box?
Please don't get in the box because you're going to be embarrassed.
No, Mama, never.
Nobody wants to get in the box?
And anybody that gets in there, as soon as they start to say something negative, they're going to be blocked because that's what happens. As soon as somebody opens their mouth to try to say something negative, she's going to block them because she doesn't want nobody to know the truth. You see, any other time she is on there quick to defend herself. I have not heard her one time defend herself on anything because she knows that everything that I am saying is the honest to God's truth. There is nothing that she can come back and say is not the truth. Nothing. And I never knew how to screen record or anything like that, so I don't have none of that. I do have videos from somebody else. Like, I have videos for months of things with her, and I do, because I keep all of my stuff. I stopped watching her because I just couldn't stomach her anymore. Like, she was making me so angry. I had to stop watching her, and I just started watching her again last week. Whenever she was like, oh, okay, I'm finally homeless. And then, her glasses broke. So her glasses broke, and somebody told her, she was at the Dollar General, and somebody said, well, go in and get a pair. And she was like, you got to have money. So they told her to go in and see how much they were. Instead.
Wait a minute. What do you mean you got no? But I mean, where are you going that you don't need money? That's ridiculous, right there.
But see, that's what she was doing. So she was sitting in front of Dollar General. As a matter of fact, she was sitting in the front row, okay? When a worker came out, she had nerve to ask them. She was yelling from her car window, asking them questions, okay? And first she had the worker go in because she was on live and she started saying, she started lifting up her boobs, and she said about how much she smelt and how raw they were.
Stop it.
I swear to God.
Wait a
Swear to
minute.
God.
Let me just ask you, are you saying this is what she was telling
Yeah,
the
she was on
worker?
live doing it. No, she was on live doing this. She was on live telling us.
As I come along here to relax, and usually this room is chill with no drama. I'm so confused. Me too, Sadie.
It's not confusing. It's called we're giving you the truth about her. But yeah, she said, she's like, oh, because the sweating's so bad. She's like, I can smell. She said, I can smell myself.
Oh,
And
God.
yes, she did. And she said about under the area,
Oh, God.
her stomach and her boobs, they were raw. Okay, so somebody in the chat told her to get green alcohol. Okay, so
My Kendall.
yes. So the worker must have came outside and said to her, and she yelled at them, "Honey, if I gave you the money, could you go and buy me a bottle of green alcohol?"
Kendall.
So the person went in,
Wait, are you saying green or grain?
green.
Okay, green has aloe in it, I
Yeah,
think.
they told her that would help her. So the worker went in and came back out with the receipt and the bottle of green alcohol. Kathy had not given the money yet. Kathy was like, "Oh, I just found a $5 bill in my pocketbook." Bull crap. So, anyways, she gave the worker the $5 bill, okay? And I don't know if the worker ever brought the change back out. I'm not for sure.
The reason Schleets was blocked
But
was addressed already.
she even said something about it.
The confusion.
Who is Kendall?
We don't know who her people are.
Oh, there's H Teach.
Oh, good. I hope H Teach heard what I said.
Oh, she said that we were talking bad about her.
Okay. All right,
I mean, we have nothing positive to say.
Watching the
Oh,
live?
Kentucky.
the live where they're all talking about me.
Oh no,
Yeah.
who's
Hello?
doing that?
Hello? That's us.
Supposedly one of my granddaughters, and you know all their voices, so I would like you
Oh.
to go to that page where they're all
Wait,
talking
wait.
shit and
Go,
find out which one of my granddaughters
go
was
click
doing
on
it.
that box
Because you
that she's
know all my
talking to.
granddaughters.
Yeah, what's the name of it?
What's the name of the page?
What? They heard you say grandma and they think it's your granddaughter.
They've been saying that. They've been saying that it's a granddaughter.
I'll tell you if that's my granddaughter or somebody pretending to be my granddaughter.
No, nobody is pretending anything.
I'm not pretending to be nobody.
I'll be right back.
Who is it?
See which
See, I don't
granddaughter
need-
it is.
I don't need it. I don't
Exposed.
need exposed.
Did you see the account that was talking?
Because like I said, I just called my daughter-in-law. My daughter-in-law got all her girls with her, but one.
You did not call your daughter-in-law because your daughter-in-law don't like you.
And if my
You're a
granddaughter
liar.
was talking about me, my daughter-in-law would tell me. She said,
No,
"Yeah,
she
they're all
wouldn't because she don't
talking
like
about
you. She doesn't like you.
Well, I blocked Shelly.
Block Kendall.
I don't see a Kendall.
What I
Well,
was
she's
trying
about to come in
tell
here.
you was when Sheets was on here earlier, okay?
I don't know who Sheets is.
She got on here and she was really upset because somebody supposedly blocked her, okay? And
I blocked
it wasn't
Julie.
me. I don't think it was Beach either. I don't even know if she was truly blocked. She has multiple accounts on
Yeah.
the site. Multiple.
And I know she's
multiple.
causing a lot of confliction too.
Correct.
Yeah,
And then
Helen, I
people
kind of do too.
think that she's real, and so they kind of feed into it, and like they're trying to come after me, like they're trying to follow my page and stuff like that.
Who is
Like,
that?
I'm not trying to say anything against anybody. I'm just here to look after you.
Right.
But
And I
they
appreciate that.
want to be mods really badly, and I think it's for nefarious reasons. I don't think they want to be mods because they care about you.
They want
And
to report the page. Yeah.
correct. And Sheets kind of when she and I'm working online. I'm waiting for my student to come. But anyway, when I guess I'm calling her a she. When she was on here, she was saying everything. That's when she was telling you about your granddaughter and stuff like that. Well, how does she know all that stuff? You know, like why are you on there? So I think you have multiple people playing multiple roles.
Yes,
that's what I think.
And that she's the last straw for me was she kept. Okay, so she went from the other live to just come in here and tell you what everybody was saying. I understand that. That's okay. That is completely okay. But then she started switching up. Then she started just getting hateful and then being a bitch. So I blocked her because she said I was a fraud because I've helped people in the past. Listen, somebody sent me money, then I sent the money to the person, right? How's that fraud? And anyways, that's me helping somebody.
That's wire fraud, sister. That's money laundering. Who's talking? That's okay, Joe.
Cherish.
I've noticed that since day one.
Cherish.
Really wishy-washy.
Cherish. You're a scammer too, Cherish.
Kathy, and it was causing a lot of confusion. And I mean, I mod in another channel, so I'm kind of used to trolls. Like I know how they come in like 3, 4.
I mean, you're modding for one.
They have fake accounts, and I'm telling you that is a fake account. It's a fake account. They're on multiple devices.
Yep,
it's the same person, and then she has her friends doing it too. And I mean, that's the reality of the situation, is that you just don't know who anybody is.
Well, we know who you are, sister.
The only troll is Kathy.
If you look at a person, they have no bio and they have no friends and they have no video. Chances are that's a backup account.
Well, I've been going through who's viewing your page, and what I do is I go look.
Hold on 1 second. I just received a message. It says, "That's not your granddaughter. Please don't say my name in the live," which I'm not going to mention the person's name. It says, "Those people are a huge troll group. It's grown women, deep voices. I'll take the voice and send it to you. Just don't say my name because they're blocking people associated with you."
What did I say? Exactly. And I didn't even have to go to the page to know what they were doing. I knew exactly what they were doing.
So what I'm doing is going through your viewers, and I can literally tell. I go on their pages, and you can see if they repost
Good
you.
job,
Or if
Cherish.
they follow
Cherish,
your bad accounts. If they follow your accounts, I'm just blocking them out of the live.
Okay, do what y'all got to do. Do what you got to do.
Damn it, it's no big deal, I
See,
promise.
I sent Kendall
Well,
over there.
Vicky,
Kendall ain't came back yet, but I sent Kendall over there because Kendall is related
None
to...
of them are Alicia's kids. None of them. They're all.
Yeah, see, I knew it. I
know it wasn't my granddaughters because I called Kendall.
She
I
did
just
not
called
call her.
Alicia.
She did not
And
call
I
Alicia
said,
because Alicia don't like her.
I said, "Are they on TikTok talking shit
And
about
she
me?"
would have.
He said, "Girl, you know what they were, I tell you. Because you
If
know
she
your
would call Alicia,
yeah,
she would
we
have
have
been on
nothing
live
to
and called
hide.
Alicia.
I fear not this woman. I fear not Cherish, who is just one step above
All
her.
my granddaughters are with her. So, and you know
Yeah,
Alicia.
whatever.
I was about to say Shay
You're-
is at home and the other girls are out doing whatever. And
He
then
is such a liar. Oh
Family's
my God,
in
she's
on
not
this whole
doing that.
grift.
So
Wait, I can't see, I can't
I
see.
went in on a troll account.
Closer. Oh, I would not have blocked that. I would not have known to block it.
I would a beach bum. I would never block you.
No, Beach Bum gives money.
to worry, but this is what people are doing. They're coming in here crying that they're blocked, and they're not. They're doing it. It causes confusion. When they come in here, why did you block
Yeah,
me?
we only want the givers.
They're reposting her.
We only want people.
They control videos. I'm blocking them because you can go on their page and clearly tell what they're doing.
Oh,
Cherish.
absolutely.
Okay, but now they know that. They know that I know that, so they're going to go private. I just want to let you guys know.
Well, then they can't request anybody else. I'm just telling you. And then we know that they're a troll. They're a liar. These people are evil, man. They are.
No, you're the girl. The lady that you're helping is evil.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Teach. You should know better.
Exactly.
One of the people in there, there's a personal vendetta.
No, it's
I
not.
told you, I remember when I first came on this live, And as a matter of fact, it was yesterday or day before yesterday, I said there's another big account that we had a beef, and they still troll me, and they still send your minions for me.
Yep.
Y'all remember me telling y'all that? Okay,
She
I'm
thinks
sure
you're with
part
Izzy.
of that account's
Well, good
behind
luck.
it.
I'm not. I've never spoke to that man a day in my life.
No, I know. I've spoken to you. Don't you worry. We know
What
the
they try to
truth.
do
This
they
is
come
what
in
the
and they
beggars
start
do.
joking about being blocked, and they're not really blocked. That's the
Like I
thing. Or
said,
maybe one of their
Wait,
aliases.
Mama, are you the old lady with a deep voice, or am I?
it's probably me. It's probably me because because people do mistake me for a guy sometimes when I'm on the phone.
People
Like I
don't
have
like
people
me because
say,
I keep saying I help
"Oh, I'm
scammers.
sorry,
I don't
sir.
help
No, I'm not a
scammers. I
sir."
help
That's
Okay,
just
people.
my
hold
voice
on one second,
when
guys.
I talk on the
As
phone.
One person speaking, can everybody
Wait,
hit their mic
let's
twice?
listen.
Speaking, and then when the next one speaks, unmute. This way it keeps that echo out so everybody can understand what we're
Yes.
saying. Thank you. So whoever's first, take the floor. Cherish was talking, so we're going to let Cherish have the floor first. Go ahead, Cherish.
Who's the last person?
No, Lori, they don't get a
Wait
money.
a minute. Until Cherish is done, then the next
Who is the one that actually
Oh,
showing
yeah.
their face?
I was just saying that they don't like me just due to me. But I don't know if you guys know, there's a couple people on TikTok that are scammers. They really are. I didn't know they were scammers. I was
Yeah,
friends with
Kathy.
people. I
Bull.
really had a good heart, and I tried to help them. They're on TikTok still. And all I did was help. I just helped them, donated and made sure that
He
helped them
helped you.
mod. I was a mod on their
He helped
account.
you.
Wait, listen.
Everybody attacked me because I was helping people. That's why they don't like me, because they're
Thank
saying
you.
I'm helping a scammer now. That's what they're saying. I have a good heart. That's all.
Yeah.
But I'm done talking. I'm gonna hop down. I'm cooking dinner.
Is that Cherish?
Yeah.
I mean, me, I have come with receipts for everything
No,
everybody's
you
telling me.
haven't.
Right. She's talking about Jordan Paul. We all know you know.
You're there to
You
back
let
up.
Jordan
Oh yeah.
use your Cash App like you're letting Kathy use your Cash App.
And she
It's
said
a
she's coming with
federal
receipts.
offense. It's a federal offense. So if you're going to be,
Just came up to say hi and see what you was doing. I don't know what's going on. I don't know
Who?
what's going on. But I figured it was some drama. It's always some drama.
Who?
Well, you know how
Mama
I
of
was
three, are you in
all
Ziminique's live?
the
Who is
minions
that?
chased me and send pizza to my house and troll me,
Yeah.
troll me.
Who
I'm
is
sure
that?
it's another account like that.
Well, if you don't know, then you don't
That's
know.
the thing about
First of all, nobody can tell me I've been in anybody's live because this isn't even my this.
No,
Since you
this
know
account was created today.
exactly,
So
so
there's a
don't
lot
please
of
don't.
people that are mama of three,
So paparazzi
but
Yeah,
jewelry.
I
please don't.
know this account was created today
So
because
what?
Yeah,
I can tell you this is not the one.
unfortunate family.
yeah.
I am
Please
not calling
don't.
you a liar, but Bossy, this is not the right one,
Well,
honey.
Yeah,
I guess it's what they're
No
saying.
problem.
I'm scamming
No,
because
I
everybody.
appreciate you
yeah.
looking out for us, but this lady is brand new to TikTok, and we changed her name and account. So
I'm one of
Yeah, please don't say that because this is my second time being live. I have never been in a live, and you, sissy, you know that because I told you how many times today.
no, it's okay.
I don't like
It's
being
all
in
right,
lives.
Mama. It's all
No,
right.
I
It's
just
a
I'm gonna tell
misunderstanding.
you, I get very frustrated when people try to tell me I've been somewhere that I haven't been. I take that very personal, and I do get angry because I'm not one. I don't need to lie about anything. I don't have no need to lie about
Yeah,
anything. I
I know.
don't.
Don't you worry. It's okay.
11 o'clock at night,
It's
you
a
had to put the
it's a
I just
misunderstanding. We're gonna listen to Catherine. Let's listen. Don't worry. It's okay. It happens all the time. Right. Bossy has seen a different mama of three, so it's okay. But you have a purple heart, and I know where you've been.
and what you're going through
yeah.
now because you were the most giving person to anyone. And you were the most, like kind-hearted person. Even if anybody, like, and I hate to say the area, but if anybody was to know the Bay and to know you, they know you. They know you. Everyone around the Bay knows you. So it sucks that people try and look down upon somebody that just needs hope for a second. This won't be your story forever. This isn't gonna. You're gonna overcome this. This is temporary. It's not something that is gonna last or anything. So it's just unfortunate that some people are just so cruel and want to talk mess on you without even knowing, your personality or knowing what you've done for the community. You've done tremendous amount of work for the community and people that didn't have anything. And you were quick to give when, you didn't have much. You would tell Mike, I was going to go feed the homeless tonight and this, that, and the third. Like, you dedicated your time and self to helping people that are in a situation that you're in now, which is sad. It's sad because it's like, damn, like I helped all these people and it's so much negative stuff going on in this world with cool people that can't see, like, it's like, like really?
Hey, Schleet, are you that Schleet? And you came back here?
Because we all need all. And this day and age, it's so sickening how this world is, and how cruel people are. And it breaks my heart every time I see you cry, and even you earlier.
Oh, whatever.
It's like, people don't realize the amount of stress and the amount of things that people are really going through. To be vulnerable on a website or a platform, as they call it, like this, it says a lot. And you're exposing your life and your story. And for people to cry on it and be negative on it, it's not right. It's not right. And it's just be happy and just, if you don't like it, just scroll past. You don't have to be here. It can be billions of people.
At least you should be pissed.
Schleet, do you want a box? Do you want to talk about your experience? You are not judged here. You are one of many, and you're welcome here. We'd love to hear about your experience if you feel like talking. We heard you, we heard her mention you. We heard her mods jump all over you.
It's not like, you're like, hey, it's like, if you're willing to help.
No problem. But always know you're welcome here. You're going to hear the truth here, honey. So don't worry. Oh, Navy life is good for another 3 weeks at least.
I even I sat on here all day on live, and just by sitting on live, you don't know how many people you're helping, even with your story.
Yes, Schleet, this is why I'm involved. The dog is really bad. But we are not her granddaughters here. We are spreading truth, exposing people to the truth.
Oh,
Do you see this woman now? Here we go with the fake
With her fake
tears.
tears.
Imagine right now. And I
She is
know
so
it's
fake.
like it sucks to be alone. Like nobody wants to be alone, and that's why I've been coming on live, and checking on you and making sure.
Oh, come on. Everybody's so benevolent over there. And they're probably all con man. They're probably all, I mean, whatever.
Maybe I could DoorDash her some tissues.
Trying to
This is the ultimate yucky human being.
and she just was able to get, her Social Security done and.
Oh, give me a
Why
break.
is tears coming out?
Unique is just as bad.
Open over the mic, but she was able to find a place.
You don't need this many words. Oh, here we go, the smoking. What the?
And she calls me and she's just like, she doesn't
You're
know
so
how to
fake.
do it every day. It's heartbreaking. Oh, yes, I know. Like, yes, she has kids, of course. She has her kids. But we have our own lives and we have, stuff going on and stuff like that.
This
So
is-
the dogs
yeah.
are what took over
Yeah,
us.
if you had your own life, that's fine. But
It
you're
sucks to see her because she's with
running game all over these
I'm
poor
not
people.
crying because I'm sad. I'm crying because
You got broccoli in your teeth? Oh.
That's what I want in the box. I want
Oh,
people
God.
to know me and know what I'm about. Where I
Oh, we
come
know.
from, what
Oh
I
my
do.
God.
Oh, this is a good one.
It just makes me happy to know that
I didn't know Homie went live.
those who truly know me support me. You know what I mean? Because I was always the one giving. You know what I mean? I was always the one.
No. This is a woman who has stolen pain medicine from a dying man.
I like people know it, but
Sick
this
of
is the
her.
time now that I need that support for all those people to come up and say, hey, y'all are wrong. You know, she helped me. You know, she helped this family. She helped this family.
Yeah.
You know what I
No,
mean?
we're not going to find those people.
That
They don't
know me.
exist.
I want the people.
This is a lie.
Right.
This is a story.
You know what
We
I'm saying?
told the truth today. I'll tell it again.
That's why I said
Oh.
I'm not going to listen to it.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
not gonna
Mr.
read
Melvin.
it.
Thank
I
you.
don't want to go over there, you know, and I knew it wasn't one of my granddaughters. I knew it wasn't. And I waited, and that's why I kept asking, which granddaughter is it? Which granddaughter is it? Which granddaughter is it? Nobody would give me a name. So that's when I finally called Alicia. And you know how we are. You know, 1 minute Alicia and I are getting along, next minute we're not. But if her daughters were on TikTok talking about me, she would tell me, yeah, they're on there telling all your secrets. They're telling everything. You know what I mean? She would tell me. But they're on a family outing. And even Kendall is family to my
Nobody
granddaughter.
here is her granddaughter. We are not family to
Not my
this
granddaughter. She came back. She's family.
thing.
She said she knows their voices. It's not my granddaughter. It's somebody pretending to be my granddaughter.
Nobody's
I've never said
pretending
nothing.
to
I never
be.
said it was your granddaughter.
You would expect to have.
You
No,
talk to your friend.
she can't hear us anymore. So it's okay, Mama.
You talked to
Okay,
Sleet. She's the one that said that I was a granddaughter. I never said that.
No, I know, honey. It's okay. You gotta just roll with it. It's okay.
I wish I could go in your live.
That's the first people that hurt you. You know, and it's just
No,
like
now, no one is pretending to be anybody.
I've never pretended to be anybody but myself.
No, Sleep. If you could find the fundraiser, nobody is talking to anybody here. That lady is talking to her. And both of these women are scammers, so don't worry. Nobody worry. This is a worry-free zone. Sleep, do you have the fundraiser?
we've gone out at night.
Yeah, she accused you of saying, Sleep, that
You know what's funny?
Mama is her
I
granddaughter.
was on this TikTok the other night, and a gentleman jumped on this TikTok, and he said,
Okay,
"I'm
perfect.
here to
Thank
tell
you.
you that woman took care of me for 2 years in Baltimore City, and I am now in Dover. Where you at, Mama? I want to come see you."
No, that didn't happen. Nobody saw that.
No.
See?
No.
That's why I said, even a lot of these people on here, like, count your blessings. Like, just be grateful because everything.
What happens is once,
No, I'm not
no,
talking about
it's
you. I'm
okay,
talking about other
Shelly.
people that are
We
ungrateful.
can't believe these folks. It's okay. You're welcome here. Don't give any more money. You're welcome here. Don't worry.
This person is talking right now. I've seen her before. Who is she?
Her name is Unique. She is a mod for scammers. She likes
Yeah, I've
to
seen her
roll
before.
around with that kind of crap.
Yeah, I've seen her in lives before. I'm not mad at you.
No, Sweet. Nobody's mad at anybody. No.
I'm not mad at nobody. I was told that you're the one that said that I was a granddaughter. I'm just verifying, and they're over there saying other things.
You know, when I was praying, and I said, you know, God, I've
Mama
got
is new to this sleep, so we're gonna cry again.
What am I supposed to take? You know what I mean? And
Yeah, it's okay.
I was having a mental breakdown when I asked people to sit with me. I just wanted people to sit with me.
No, that is never true. Please, if anyone appeals to you with tears on this app, please message me.
And the next thing I knew, things just
Yeah,
went
please, that's my stick.
You know what I mean? And I was
Yes.
like, and I'm
Twinner, her
still
hair is much darker
overwhelmed by
today.
all the
She
things
didn't
that
dye
people
it.
are
It's called grease.
This lady,
From not being washed.
I know she spent a good
Okay, thank you, Shlee.
$200 for the groceries that she sent to me. You know what I mean? And I'm
You know what I mean?
overwhelmed because I have a room to myself. I can go to my own refrigerator. I can get what I want. I don't have to
You didn't
walk
pay
on
for a
eggshells
single bit of it.
anywhere I
You
live.
haven't worked for a day in your life.
I've always done that. I walked on eggshells no matter where I lived.
Oh no, that's not true. You took advantage. You took advantage of everybody everywhere you
I'm not
went.
going to say no names, but you know, the other person didn't buy me nothing. My husband always thought about me, you know? So it feels good.
But I know once everything's said and done, you're the type of person that your gratitude will bless that.
This woman in the box
So
talking to her
you're in a position
doesn't know
where
her from Adam.
Beach Mama,
are
come live.
are we what you do, like, it's brilliant. But you know the type of talent that you have. So I know
The type of talent?
Finally able to stand on your 2 feet and everything. Everybody that's helped you will be blessed. Everybody will know the gratitude that you have for
The gratitude. We're celebrating the gratitude.
My biggest thing that made me break Unique was, I have always repaired my car.
Right.
And if
you didn't.
If my
No.
car was broke down, it sat.
Please,
It sat
look at my
beside
post right here.
his house.
Please go report this GoFundMe.
Sold that
I'm going
camper.
to
My
make a
husband's
post.
pride and joy.
Exposed will make a post. I know you want to hear this woman, but this GoFundMe has to be reported many, many times.
So now I've got to get the money to replace the timing chain. And people are like,
No, that's a lie.
no, this car has been well taken care of. Well,
No, that's a lie. You can tell from
and
the
not only
inside.
that, I feel like
It's awful.
your car is also a sentimental value to you.
Oh, jeez. Who's worse, the scammer or the hype woman?
You just, and that's
Yes, Jolene. Yes,
So,
report the whole.
like I said,
I can't say it. The GFM for suspected fraud.
Even guest.
Yeah, right, Twinner.
Earlier with the guest thing, like I know you didn't want to do the guest thing earlier, but even throughout the day, do guest.
Thank you, Jolene. Thank you. It's very important that we do these kind of things.
And you'll be able to get.
Do y'all screenshot this, please? Screenshot this.
Like earlier
You see,
today,
so her GoFundMe is just, who's Waynette Ford?
I'm into on here. It's battle. So like he came into my life, and he's I think number 9 on the top chart. So it's a lot of people that you forget.
Screenshot this, please. She just started this when she was in the Marriott.
And I seen you earlier, and I was like, wait, no. That's why I stepped in. I'm sending it.
Donation protected. That's important. It's easy to report that GoFundMe.
Put posts on there, do a post of
She refers to Brooklyn as Mama.
To hear your story.
Oh, Waynette, I'm so sorry. Oh no, Waynette. Listen, can you turn this down, please? Expose so I can speak to Waynette. Waynette, I just want to tell you something. It's not too late. You can go back and you can ask for a refund. You can go back and say, I've been scammed. This is very important. It's very, very important that you do that because someone who is already given has much more emphasis than somebody who is just reporting from the outside. Please know we're not judging you. It's okay. That's why we're here. We're all people that have, but please report that as fraud. I can't tell you how important that is. We are here to just spread the exposure, show a light for folks like you, Waynette, okay? So I'm so glad you were brave enough to type in chat. You are welcome here. So I know, Waynette, I know the dog. But I'm just telling you, honey, she does not care about the dog. But the dog is a prop to her. The dog gets her a lot of money. So nobody is going to judge you here. No one's going to criticize you. We appreciate your courage to say, that you're here through that. But you're now an important part of stopping this because there are hundreds of other people that are going to do the same thing. So if you can go back and report that as fraud and request a refund, it would be so, so good. And I just want you to know that you're welcome here. So every time you want to watch her and you want to make sure that Brooklyn's okay, you can come here.
Like people were saying earlier, oh, she's got so many accounts, but tell them why I got so many accounts for Facebook.
On here, I've had people make AI videos of me and my kids. Okay, that's what they do on here. It's something that they're bored and they have all the time in the world.
No, it's, I made all those accounts when I was feeding the homeless people.
It's okay. It's all right. Yeah, she's got a ton of other accounts on the Book of Faces. But I just want anyone who has donated, anyone, to know that it's not, it's not a criticism. We're here for you guys. We're here for folks that have given. We're here we're here for folks that may give. We're also here for Brooklyn because we know that Brooklyn is suffering, Waynette, and we're doing all we can. So we're united, and if you can help us get that GoFundMe taken down, that would be, you would just feel so good about that.
Okay. And I'm speaking because I have a lot of following and I have a lot of people that are in my
She has
life.
a Venmo, don't she?
A lot of people on the spectrum want this stuff.
Isn't that what she's using to get money?
So for
She has Cherish's Cash App.
But she's also using her Venmo. And in Venmo, you can go back in and you can request your money back and say that she frauded you, and you'll get your money back. So anybody that feels that they want their money back, they personally Venmoed her, you can go back in.
Did you Venmo, Waynette? Any of these pay apps, any of these, if you request a refund for reported fraud, for suspected fraud, this would be so important. This would be more important than the 3 hours we have sat here.
Yeah.
But always know that you have no shame. There is no shame in trying to do what's right by a dog. Okay, but I just want you to know there's no shame. Don't be afraid to be honest with us. And there are plenty of folks that have fallen into this trap, and this is why we're here. We gotta stop. And whatever we can do, that's all we can do.
Hey, I just wanted to add something real quick. I think there's going to be a lot more people that are going to be covering her. I'm hoping anyway, but I don't know if everybody is aware that you can watch from the outside. You just go in and search her name, and then you go to up on the top screen, you can go over to live, and it won't put you in the room. You can just watch in the little box. That's what I do sometimes.
That's what I do too.
So, just for people that I didn't know if anybody was aware of it or not. So.
And somebody asked how they can get the money back. If she can get the money, you can get the money back. Kathy will have to pay you back. I mean,
I understand that.
Yeah, you can get when you do. I had that happen to me. Somebody tried to scam me out of a dog, and they lied to me, and I requested my money back, and it took me like 2 weeks, and they got found, and I got all my money back. So anybody that sent her Venmo and wants their money back, go in and report her.
Money that was donated to me for a hotel was used for a hotel. I've showed all the receipts.
I allowed people to call up to their hotel. Okay, as dangerous as that can be,
I'm still
know your location and call up to those.
Look, I'm still
$85 short for the week.
Or she's gonna say that.
So, let them do it. Let them do what they want to do. Yeah. I'll give it back when the time comes. I
wouldn't even pay it no mind. It's a mess. It's a mess on here. It's definitely a mess on here.
You're a mess.
People make pages of me. Fake pages.
What's
of
this?
me on AI.
What's that? What's the breeze name? It says, "You touched my heart since I ran across your page a few days ago. I believe you are genuine as you can be." I am.
Yeah, and it just sucks to be on the other receiving end of things. Like, to be somebody that is so used to helping people and being out there with people, to now be on that side, it's sad, but it makes you a better person because you know what they were going through.
It sucks for me because I'm not used to it. You know, I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed with gratitude for what they've done for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just like, you hear me, I'm getting ready to get sick. You know how I get sick? My nerves get the wreck.
Oh yeah, I know.
I'm overwhelmed.
Yeah.
You know,
Thank
I'm
you for the gifts.
because, you know, people have done so
Thank
much
you
for me.
guys. Thank you for the taps. Thank you for participating. I have to drop.
So now
And
the feeling that you get when
Exposed is going to end at 10.
now you know how
But
every person that you
but everyone who played a part in what happened here tonight, I'm very grateful for. And I hope to see you all again.
Sissy,
Thank
thank
you
you so
guys.
much for everything.
probably 11 o'clock.
Yes, if you guys need to ask me anything, just I don't have no problem with answering questions.
Even when I was sick, I had to come. Remember, I had somebody to come drive me home because I was sick as hell.
Yeah.
And I was still out there
sure
taking care of them. Yep.
Yeah.
And I finished too. I said, "You ain't taking me home. We're gonna finish before I go home."
Right.
I was puking out the window, but still giving meals out. I didn't care. I didn't care that people were being fed. I didn't care. You know, you're driving. I got a bucket. Let's just hand out these meals. I didn't care that I was sick.
But that's what I'm saying. It made you just more appreciative of people knowing, that you've done that. And
Okay, Exposed. Thank you for a wonderful live.
Yeah.
And I thank everybody that came in here and, told their stories, and appreciate all of you.
Might have been the only meal they had all week. It might have been the only blanket you were giving blankets, you were doing a lot.
Yes, it's been awesome tonight.
You did that
Lots
more
of
than,
information, real information.
whatever people want to say that you've done, but you did that
Just
also
to save
to collect
anyone from wasting their money,
that you were using your own money. Half the time it wasn't people that were donating.
Here,
to you,
Beach Mama.
It was your own stuff that you were getting from selling things.
Did she say she wanted to come up?
So when people think that they know everything, no, y'all don't know everything.
Yeah, you can come up sometime. Sure.
Doing for a lot of people, and that's what sucks because it's something.
Yes, that would be good if Izzy could come up. That would be great.
And then actually people know your story, like
You do Beach Mama? Were you a mod of hers?
There's on my TikTok, there's still some, if they scroll down my TikTok, they'll see where I was making the meals. They can see the gains behind me. That's all that's
I'm saying as far